Hi Mecca Beauty Junkies, my name's Sophie and I'm from Mecca Cosmetica. I'm going to be talking you through a little how-to tutorial on the amazing Nars cult product, the Orgasm Illuminator. It's a multi-use product and I'll show you how to use it in a couple of different ways in a moment. It's an extension of the Powder Orgasm blush in a liquid form, and it actually has 3 different colours in it, so the peach, the gold and the pink, which basically suits any complexion. So it's going to work for pretty much anybody. So it's absolutely amazing. So first I'm going to show you how to actually use this with your concealer, which sounds a little bit weird, but the main concern that people come in with when they're wanting to look for a good concealer is often concealing darkness and brightening the area underneath the eye. And when you use the Orgasm Illuminator in conjunction with your concealer, you can actually address both of these concerns. So what I'm going to do firstly is pop a little drop of my Orgasm Illuminator on my hand, and then I actually have the Nars concealer in Custard, and I'm going to pop a little bit of that on my hand as well. I always think that less is more with concealer, and you often hold that darkness just on the inner corner of the eye here, so that's where I'm going to focus the concealer today. So I'm going to blend those together. And basically the Orgasm Illuminator has a peachy tone to it, which helps to correct the blueness, which can kind of come up on that inner corner, so the darkness underneath the eyes. So I'm going to blend those 2 shades together, or the 2 products together, and I'm going to use my finger to apply it. So I'm going to come in and pop that product on the inner corner of my eye. And I've popped that on with one finger, but I feel as though there's a lot of product there, so I'm going to grab a clean finger and just press in and bring it slightly out underneath the eye. But I think the result of that is pretty instant. You can see how that's really brightened underneath my eye, and the illuminator in that concealer has actually helped to correct a little bit more as well. So I'm just popping a little bit more on, so I'll come underneath the eye and using that second finger just to blend it out. And when you actually use that illuminator, it helps to basically glide the product on the skin, and you won't get that crunch that you sometimes get with your concealers as well. So I'm just bringing it in a little bit more. And just pressing it into the area underneath the eye. The warmth from your fingers really helps to warm up the concealer so it looks most natural as well. So if you want to have a look at the difference there, you can really see the brightness that that's given underneath the eye as well. So I've patted in the rest of that concealer, and that is the final look if you were to mix your Orgasm Illuminator in with your concealer. So you can see an instant brightening effect, so it's amazing. Another way to use your Orgasm Illuminator is to actually pop a little bit on your hand, and it gives a beautiful flush to the cheek, a very natural flush. So I'm going to use my fingers again, and when you're applying this on the skin, because it's a liquid, you want to actually pat it onto the cheeks. So I'm picking it up. You can see that beautiful gold reflect already. Just a little bit more for good luck. So it gives a beautiful flush, but it's very natural and it reflects that gold as well. So it looks really beautiful and illuminating on the cheeks. I'll pop it on the other side. So I'm actually smiling so that I can see where the apples of my cheeks are, and that helps me to know where to pop my blush as well. So that is the Orgasm Illuminator on the cheeks. You can actually also use it on the eyes. So I'm popping a little bit more on my hand. It works as a beautiful pinnacle point if you want to pop it just in the center of the eye. So I'm picking up a little bit with my finger, and I'll tilt my head back. And it works as this beautiful pinnacle point, so the light actually hits the center of the eye and it gives a little bit more dimension. You can mix this product into your tinted moisturizer or foundation as well for a beautiful all-over glow, but it's an amazing product. You can use it in a million different ways. I'm sure that you'll enjoy using it at home. Thank you so much, Mecca Beauty Junkies, and we'll see you next time. See you.